Welcome everybody. Today we're going to check out the Holocaust Memorial here in Miami Beach. It's a very powerful place, but it's also necessary, and I think that a lot of people definitely need to come out and see this for themselves, just to get an idea of the scale of the Holocaust and the amount of lives that were lost. Is a very sad thing, but it is something that we can never forget, because they say history repeats itself, but this is something we absolutely cannot let happen again. There's actually a parking for it, which is this one right here. So you have to pay, I think it was like $1 something, and I just put 45 minutes. But right around the corner is the memorial, so join me. All right guys, we are here at the Holocaust Memorial. We're gonna take a walking tour around. There's a bunch of names, photos, things about the history, things about the Holocaust, and yeah, I'll be your personal tour guide. Right in front it says, in memory of the 6 million Jewish victims of the Holocaust. Here's a piece from 1989. This says, ideals, dreams, and cherished hopes rise within us only to meet the horrible truth and be shattered. This is a quote by Franco. To get a scale of things, and I don't think this even begins to show the scale of it, these are some of the names of those who perished in the Holocaust. The top shows the column number 51, 52, 53, all the way up until 57. So very long wall full of a lot of names that should not even be up here, of an event that should have never happened. So we're gonna take a walk down so you guys can see, because like I said, this is very important. It's very important we don't forget this history. Yeah, it's just very tough. It's a very tough place to walk through, but as I said, very necessary. Okay, so I honestly had no idea this was actually a tunnel you could go down and get closer to the structure that is in the middle. Holy hell, the numbers just continue. 58, 59. This is insane. Like I said, this doesn't even begin to show you the scale of the Holocaust and those who lost their lives in the Holocaust, but it is a reminder. God, this is so tough. Oh my God. What a message. Wow. Just look at that. So we entered from the tunnel over there, and I showed you guys a little bit of the numbers over there, but we are currently at 101, 102, 103, 4, 5. Let's keep walking. These are all entirely filled with names. 116 is where this ends. This is a photo taken on April 11th, 1945, when one of the camps was liberated. It says, the surviving children of the camp who witnessed the horrors of the Holocaust serve as a reminder that this tragedy should not happen again. This is a photo of the survivors on a ship on their way to freedom. This is a photo of children at Auschwitz concentration camp being kept behind barbed wire fence. So there are some photos to the left and right of this one that I cannot show you on YouTube. But this is a pile of people's eyeglasses, shoes, personal belongings that were confiscated and piled before they were killed. So since I can't really show you guys the photos that I'm seeing, I'm going to describe them based off of what the description says. So I'm seeing a pile of bodies that were doused with gasoline and later burned. Those are the ones who were not put inside the ovens to get burned. So when the ovens were not available, they stacked them in a pile and just ignited them. In terms of the oven, the people from the camp were actually the ones sticking their fellow inmates, if you will, in the ovens, which must have been a very tough thing to do. It says the gas chamber, which was also a method used to kill a large amount of people at once, killed 1,000 people in just minutes. Tens of thousands were killed daily in gas chambers. Here's a map of Europe that shows the amount of European Jews killed in the Holocaust by the Nazis from 1939 to 1945. So you can see here, Poland had 3 million, Soviet Union had 1 million, Germany had 160,000, Hungary had 200,000, even Greece 65,000, Holland 106,000, Denmark 77, Norway 728. So yeah, we just finished the Museum of the Holocaust Memorial here in Miami Beach. Like I said, it's 100% free. I recommend you go and drive there and experience it for yourself. Read all the pictures, descriptions, everything. Take a glance at all the names. There's so many, so you obviously can't read each of them, but you can just get a sense of scale as to what went on at the time. So with that, thank you guys for tuning in. Catch you guys in the next one.